These Mets fans have waited for this really for the better part of 3 seasons. Ever since the '84 campaign when the Mets became a contender. And they are ready to bust loose in more ways than one.
13 years of waiting.
Ground ball to second. Backman to Hernandez. The unbelievable season is not over. But the championship is here in New York. The inevitable has finally become a reality. And the adoring fans have swept on the field. On September 17th, the New York Mets become champions of the National League's Eastern Division for 1986.
Ojeda working very quickly. Broken bat, Ray Knight at third. This could do it. Game's over. And the New York Mets have evened the series at 1-1 with Bob Ojeda, the dominant figure in tonight's ball game. Pitching, he gave up 10 hits, but he kept them scattered, and most of them came at times when it meant nothing offensively. And so the Mets beat the Astros in game number 2 by a score of 5-1. So they head for game 3 in New York on Saturday, all even.
Strawberry is up facing Nepper. It is now a 4-1 ball game. Strawberry hits it high in the air to right, fast to the wall. It's gone. The score is tied. Strawberry, victim more often than not against Nepper in his career. In a high fly ball. Out of here. And that error by Reynolds at shortstop haunts the Astros.
Well, you think about how this inning was set up for Strawberry. A high chopper over third, a blooping single into center, and the error by Craig Reynolds, and a new way to shake hands.
Houston trying to protect the 5-4 lead and go ahead in the series 2-1. Ball is punted by Backman. Rolled toward the first baseman, and Backman goes out to the extreme portion of the baseline. And now Hal Lanier is going to scream about it as to whether or not he left.
They're going to say that he went out of the baselines to avoid the tag. That's Lanier's argument right now. Now watch Wally Backman. Now obviously you can do this on a single to the outfield, but it's questionable as to whether you can do it to avoid a tag. See, that's why those 2 lines are right there. Now he did go outside the line there, but he was able to come back and touch first base. And that's what the umpires have concluded.
And so it is a bunt single for the leadoff man, Wally Backman. Hit to right. Bass going back. Going back. It's gone. Ball is hit deep to right. Home run.
fastball when you turn it around. It goes out like a bullet.
And I ask you, is the ball that curls around the pole better than a walk? I think Davy Johnson and Darryl Strawberry will say yes.
Bottom of the 12th inning. 1 out. 1-1 tie. Charlie Kerfeld and Gary Carter dueling here. Up the middle, base hit. Backman turns third. Hatcher's throw, no play. Easy for Backman. Carter wins it with his second hit of the series, and the Mets win the ball game in 12, 2-1.
Outfield too deep to make a play on Wally Backman. If it got through, Backman scores, and he scores easily. What a ball game.
The bases are loaded. The tying run goes over to third with 1 out. Hatcher goes over, makes no, it is Bass cutting it off. Here comes Hernandez from third. He scores. The game is tied.
Mets looking for the biggest hit of the year right here. And a line drive base hit going into right field. Strawberry will try to score. Here's the throw coming to the plate. He scores. The Mets have taken the lead. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Struck him out. Mets win it. The Mets have won it. They're in the World Series.
A hopper to second base. Backman cranks it up. And let's put it this way tonight. The wall, the green monster, did not figure in the game at all as the Mets beat the Red Sox 7-1. Fastball. High drive into left field. Rice is looking up. She is gone. Home run, Carter. Now that's the art of hitting. He says to himself, the pitcher struck me out on a curve. Is he going to come back with the curve? And Nipper thinks he's probably looking curve. I'll give him a fastball.
Well, that could be.
High fly ball into pretty deep right field. Back goes Evans on the track at the wall. Leaps, he can't get it. Home run for Dykstra. And what a picture Evans paints in right field.
He got that ball inside. He got the other one outside. He missed the strike, and he gets this one inside. And the little guy just turns on it and pumps it into the seats.
Lenny Dykstra, who inspired the Mets with a first-inning home run last night. And all you really have to do is look at Dwight Evans for the whole story. It's worth more than 1,000 words.
You got a glove on it.
Now look. There it is. That's the picture. What goes around comes around. All you have to do is think back. Anaheim Stadium in Southern California. Dave Henderson, Bobby Gritt. And he's hit another one. A towering smash. Rice never even moved.
Curveball.
And that one went over the screen. That landed on Lansdowne Street. So Gary Carter's second home run tonight and the third home run for the Mets. And it is 6-0 New York. Oh, was that big hit?
Was it Rice? It was like somebody poured concrete, made him a statue. He never even moved. It's a breaking ball. And you talk about hitting it a long way. He fouled off the fastball, the curveball, a high towering drive. Netting going to stop that.
Look out, Cars. Out into the Boston night. 2 out in the 10th. 5-4 Red Sox. Ray Knight at first. Kevin Mitchell at third. And it's going to go to the backstop. Here comes Mitchell to score the tying run. And Ray Knight is at second base. 3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. High drive into deep right field. Evans back at the wall. Gone. Here's another look at that skyrocket, a towering drive that went out at about the 370 sign, and he knew it immediately. It'll take him about 20 minutes to go around the base path. Orozco has only had 3 at-bats all year, and he does not have a sacrifice. And a meeting at the mound.
I'd almost bet the house that he's going to bunt the ball.
Oh, yes.
And I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about. Lay the ball in there, and maybe we can make a play at third.
Swinging, and a ground ball into center field. In comes Knight. It is 8-5 Mets, and Joe, you just lost your house.
Davy Johnson, I tell you, is living a charmed life. He's the only guy in the ballpark that thought he should hit, and it paid off for him again.
That had to be an invitation, of course, with Boggs charging the plate, Romero breaking to third. There just wasn't anybody there capable of handling a ground ball. Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1986 World Champion New York Mets.